So Dancing with the St. Louis Stars, I thought one of these days I'm going to do it. I was building up the quiet confidence to raise my hand when the phone started ringing off the hook. You know, you're better when you practice, whether I was a student in school or whether it's my work or personal life. I've been a good student, and you know, I take it seriously, and I'm putting the time in. And if I have to do more to get it right, I'll do that, because I don't want to disappoint. I want it to be fun, but I want to be serious about it as well. The challenges of fitting the practices into the schedule has been pretty difficult. You know, my role as a senior leader at BJC requires me to be somewhat flexible, and I'm trying to do nights and weekends if I can, but sometimes their schedule or the dancer schedule doesn't permit that. You know, they have work-life balance just like we do. So I'm optimistic we'll be able to pull it off. I'm not embarrassed to say that when I was growing up, I was a decent dancer. So the natural rhythm, I can get things that are kind of inherent because I can feel it in the beat. But when you're being taught something different that's not natural, you find yourself counting and trying to memorize. And so there's a lot of cognitive dissonance going on in my mind right now when the instructor's trying to teach me a new move that I have to count to versus kind of a natural rhythm that I have. She acknowledges, wow, you have some natural rhythm, but that isn't really what I want you to do. You got a little bit too much sachet going on there. I don't want you to do that. So we'll get it. I'm okay with a little waltzy stuff, but not really. I'd rather break into a little funk. I like the audience to know the music and respond to that. So I want them to be engaged, and I want it to be fun. I won't get stage fright at all. I'm not intimidated by that. Actually, I play off the audience. I know that from past experiences. I've been told that the audiences are electric, and I won't feed off of that. You know, my philosophy always was to participate and give back to the community. And I do believe that we in leadership positions have to give back in meaningful ways, not just by writing a check, by actually stepping out there and doing something. What a great opportunity to bring this great community event with something that is hidden, if you will, and marry those two together and bring great recognition, awareness. And so I'm confident that this event is gaining momentum. And when we tell our story, those in the audience or those who connect to us through social media or websites, they'll be moved by the story. I am confident that people will open their hearts, their minds, and their pocketbooks in that moment to say, this is worth it. I can connect to this. I do understand. Maybe before I didn't. So our theme of Break the Silence resonates well with me because I was already using, you know, my own language of kick the stigma. I feel some profound obligation to my leadership role to do everything that I can to help kick the stigma or break the silence. I want to stretch you and have you think differently about mental illness, differently in that be open to it, but be mindful that it is an illness and there are things that we can do.